Chef Dice in the house. Welcome to another edition of June and July trip report. And by the way, guess what? I'm rocking my P&W crabs from the 503. Paulie P in the 503. All right, and of course, Mr. Money Shots, awesome Hawaii crap shooters hat. And you guys remember Paulie P, right? The guy who gave me this. Boom. Yeah, beautiful. And you know what? Email me if you guys want off his shirts, and I'll direct you to Paulie P from the 503. But again, mahalo Paulie P. I'll be rocking this shirt all report long. I would like to thank my friends, viewers, subscribers, whatever the case may be. They're all my friends anyway. Number one was Chad Souza, one of my mentors in this game of craps. Chad Souza, 808 Dice Sensei. He came in before our trip. He came in and gave me 7 chips, as you can see here, from my Chef Dice Friend Chips. Fresh Chef Dice Friend Chips. Gave me 7 of them out of his heart. Came in, wished me luck, and guess what? Again, that's what friends are for. Mahalo, Mr. Chad Souza. And if you guys want the throwing station, hit him up at 808 Dice Sensei. Robert, as you guys can see here, Robert, thank you for my 2 silver tokens. Unreal. That touched my heart. You know, this guy's, I checked it out. It's a chunk of change. 0.999 silver. You know what? He came all the way to came and visited me at Pokestop, and you know what? Gave this out of his heart just to say, right on, Elmer. You know, thank you. Love what you do. And again, I just want to say thank you, Robert. I know, you know what, Robert? I'll see you in September, I believe. Robert is one of Uncle Mel's proteges. So they'll be rolling in September in Golden Arm. So Robert, thank you again for the coins, and we'll see you in September. Another one I just want to thank is Daniel and Amber. Congratulations on your honeymoon to Oahu. I missed you because I went to Vegas, but again, as you can see, Daniel came down with his lovely wife for their honeymoon, and I think he was on our Instagram page on Chef Dice, and basically I left him a couple of these, some Chef Dice chips for him to have, and of course he supported my restaurant. But again, I just want to say, Daniel, thank you very much for your support of my restaurant. And you know what? I know you live in Los Angeles, and he's a fellow chef as well. So we will roll. It's only a 4-hour drive from Los Angeles, and I will let you know. I'll be back there in about 3 weeks. So Daniel and Amber, happy honeymoon. Glad you came to Hawaii. And again, Daniel, one thing about eating here in Hawaii, your juices start flowing, and you get all creative when you get back home to Los Angeles. So aloha oi. Finally, I just want to say, Tina, Noah, and William, we were on our way to the Hawaiian Air, and then I think Tina recognized me, and she first said, Chef Dice? And I said, I looked around and said, yeah, Chef Dice. I wasn't wearing anything just to say, hey, Chef Dice in the house. No. She just recognized me, and I was kind of tickled. So I gave them my chips. Thank God I received them that week. But you know what? We had some opihi, some candies in a styrofoam box. They said, hey, that's a no-no. You can't do that. So they found me a box, helped me unpacked and packed it up and wrapped it up the right and proper way for the standards of Hawaiian Airlines. And you know what? That's a big help for me, because I was stressed. I was about to say, hey, you guys can have the opihi because I can't do anything without it. But again, Tina, Noah, and William, mahalo. We'll be back in about 2-3 weeks. We'll see you at the gate again. But thank you for all your help. You bailed me out. So next time, I got some things coming, all right? But mahalo for all what you guys do. And again, Hawaiian Airlines, great service. Before we start, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification button. and write in a comment, I subscribed, and I'll reply back to you. So here we go with our June-July trip report. What a way to start our trip. I had John G and his wife Maritis was here in Honolulu visiting family and friends. And of course, we're on the same flight, the red eye, going to Las Vegas, one straight shot. So once we arrived at the airport, took some photos, etc., some B-rolls. We were hungry, so we went to, of course, Ellis Island. They don't have the $6.99 special steak on the menu, but if you mention it, they'll go ahead and surprise you and serve you. And you know what? For that price, you will never go wrong. You guys know in the past, I lost, I believe, $700 on that crap table at Ellis Island. So I got a little revenge factor going on in Chef Dice here. But again, and one of the number one rule of thumb is just chill out. Don't go ahead and start playing right away. And guess what? Yes, I played right away. I tried my best. $10 table, thank God. But again, negative $300 to start. And by the way, you see this right here, back here? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. At the end, I'll tell you again my profit and loss. So sit tight and we'll go over that later. After that $300 loss, you know what? I had to like shake it off. Wife wasn't that happy. So, hey, honey, let's go shopping. Of course, we have to go shopping when we come here in Vegas in the outlet stores. The outlet stores that's close to Circa, Fremont, that one down there, where all the locals go and buy good stuff. So we went there, shopped for a couple hours, and then once we're done, we went to the Strat because the Craps Nation crew, a whole bunch of them played Crapless crap, and I really wanted to check that out. Came down the escalator. I saw everybody screaming and hollering. Obviously, it's a happening game, the Crapless crap. So I jumped in. At Strat, not well. I played the Crapless crap. Had no strategy. Didn't practice. I don't have no tools to make me practice that at home. I just know the basics. So I don't know. So again, I lost $700 off of that. Did not know what I was doing. Everybody thinks it's easy. When people are hitting numbers, it's easy to win. But when people are hitting the sevens, you know what? Same as the craps, you lose. And a little side note here, and you know, Mr. Me and Manishat always talk about this. We're human as well as everyone. So what you see on the videos, yes, we 7 out, we lose money, we win money, we do strategies, all that kind of stuff. But keep in mind, we're human. Don't go crazy on us. I seen guys like, oh, that's Mr. Manisha, or that's Chef Dice, oh, that's Monstero. Take out all your money and put it on the numbers. No, don't do that. Take your time, fill us out. We got to warm up. We will hit a good number, long streak. But again, don't expect us to do that time and time again. We're human. Just gonna give you guys a warning because I did hurt a few people, but I got them back. Thanks, Strat and Brandon. Thank you for making my day. I lost $700 there at the Strat, but by you telling me how's it, Chef Dice, made my day. You know what? If you're watching this, give me a shaka, a thumbs up. I just want to say thank you. You made my day. But again, the channel is growing. Thank you again for subscribing, everyone, and making this grow. And then I'll give you guys a whole bunch of different angles, views, food, travel. The main goal I went to this trip, this Las Vegas trip, was because I had 2 former cooks of mine when I was at the Sam Choi's Diamond Head about 15, 20 plus years ago. I was executive chef, and these guys were 17, 18, 19-year-old kids that had no clue what they want to do in life. Maybe be a chef, maybe just trying it out. But you know what? They've seen my posts, they've seen my Facebooks, they've seen it all, and say, hey, chef, You're here every month. Why don't you come and visit us at Resort World, Las Vegas? And I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm the executive chef of Resort World, Devin Hashimoto, and Kevin He, his right-hand man, is the executive chef for the food street eats. So I said, you know what? Done. I'll come down. My YouTube channel is all about dice. There's not that much food yet. So I'll go ahead and review it. Yeah, okay, chef. 13 restaurants plus 1 dessert bar. And I said, yeah, easy task. I love eating, blah, 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 whatever the case may be. So the first night, the day we landed, we reviewed 3 restaurants. And you know what? That was nuts. You know what? The place was packed, but we managed. But again, you only can eat so much. So we had to strategically break down 14 eateries in 3 days. So the next day, my wife and I, Samantha, went to Resort World, and again, from 11 o'clock to, I believe, at night, 8, 9 o'clock, we stayed there all day. It's like a job. We ate. 3, 4 restaurants we ate, took a 2-hour break and throwing the dice. Thank God, you know, that cleared my mind. And again, I wasn't even hungry. We did more filming of food, and to the point again, I had to throw the white flag because I was stuffed, beat, tired. The trip wasn't fun. I just wanted to throw craps, but I didn't want it because I'm beat, I'm stuffed. So it was a nice experience. But you know what? We'll get all these restaurants, food street eats at Resort World Las Vegas. So keep an eye on that. All right. All right. So it's Thursday. Maybe a week or two, we've been hyping it up of the private table, a private group, whatever the case may be. We met up at South Point. This was the place where Choo Choo got us our private table. But what was hard was 100% occupancy. The GM slash big boss gave us a heads up. Hey, because we're packed, your private table might not be a private table. We may accept people walking in. So right there, I'm like, oh, okay, no problem. But we got to do what we got to do. So again, we were there with John G, Hawaii crap shooter, Gerardo from Texas, J Blood. Man, this guy can throw. He'll be in one of our live crap shows. He passed the test. I'm sorry. Choo Choo. And one more. We call him Jonathan, or I call him John 45. As you guys seen him many times on Let It Roll. He's the gentleman who threw 45 rolls, most ever on YouTube. So I was stoked. I was happy that I established a nice lineup of a bunch of hammers that I'm excited to play with and gamble. Of course, on paper, you may look like you're the champ, but again, it didn't turn out as well. What happened was, the first round, we did really good. I believe everybody's averaging 8 to 12 rolls. And anything at 5, I'm making money. But once people start coming into the circle, it was getting kind of sketchy. You know, guys as shakers and bakers, messing up the mojo, the vibe of the table. And that plays a big part, everyone. But eventually, to tell you the truth, how much did I lose? Yeah, I think so. I don't even look back there. But I lost $1,500. I was blasting them on my guys that I thought that was gonna roll. But again, it was difficult because the mojo wasn't there. People were coming in and out, meaning random rollers, and again, that wasn't what we signed up for. But again, that was an experience. That what I learned as a Hawaii crap shooter. And what happened was, the next day I figured it out. And again, everybody did okay, but except for this guy, I blasted. I was chasing. and never chase. And then, but hey, 1,500 down. I needed to change the situation. After we're done, everybody was just maybe $100 or $200 down as well. Threw a text out to everybody. Hey guys, tomorrow let's ditch the private table, because if South Point is packed, I don't want to go through that situation again. So John G came up with a hell of a great idea. Met up at Fremont Hotel. We want to get that hat, right? I warmed up at Bellagio. Did well over there. I do well over there because I have this certain table that I always go on, and I'm by myself because it's 7 in the morning. No one's there. And you get the dice back over and over and over. And plus they have ATS. Because I was rolling good in Bellagio, I was like about half an hour late. And sure enough, my partners in crime, Gerardo, texted me. He had a hat. Wow. That was easy 25 rolls. I missed betting. Then J Blood texted me. He got 2 hats. And I missed it. So I was kind of like hurrying up, driving to Fremont downtown. So again, that was good. Everybody was making money. They were positive. They were killing it. And once I reached there, John G threw well. Jonathan, as you guys know him, John 45 threw well. So everybody's making money. Everybody's making up their money from what didn't make it. South Point. So that was a great move on John G and myself part. HCS, you know, we go with the flow. You know, we don't stick to a plan sometimes because we just got to do what's best for the team, what's best for the group. And again, everybody was winning. Obviously, with 3 hats on the board, and we're doing well. Then here comes Chef Dice, ready to roll. Then here we go. I'll tell you a story. So again, this is a Friday. We're into Fremont. You know, and I leave tomorrow. I leave on Saturday. So I went to Fremont. Then I seen these 2 guys just staring at me. And then, as you know, we have a YouTube channel. And then we have a lot of fans, subscribers, friends, whatever case may be. But majority of these people are my friends. What we did is, you can tell when people are staring at you. So Kurt and Craig was just there right next to me, and I can see him staring, and then I can see him talking, and then all of a sudden smiling at me like, hey, how's it? And then of course they moved positions, and it was my time to throw. And already I know it was nerve-wracking. As you guys know, from the beginning of the show, I said give us time to warm up. We're also human. So I think they put money on the table. I put money on the table. And guess what I did? 1 toss, establish a point. 2nd toss, 7 ouch. Put my tail between my legs. Put my head down. I'm like, oh my God, I just screwed up. And you know that feeling, man, when everybody looks at you like, oh my God, what's up with this guy? He can't even throw. That was rough. It was rough. So I know already. They're talking. They're talking good about me, I'm sure. So the dice came back to me again. I did the same thing. I had to blast. When I said to blast, I needed something to get my money back. So I was easy 340 on across. Then all of a sudden, I rolled 20 rolls. I missed the hat by 5. And then I believe Craig came behind my back and said, hey, Chef Dice. I said, yeah. You're the real deal. And you know what, Craig? That touched my heart. That was awesome because there was pressure, man. You know what? There's freaking pressure of trying to roll, and you got guys who seen you on TV, on YouTube, and expecting you to do wonders, and you did not produce. And that was kind of hard. So one thing about us guys as Hawaii crap shooters, mentally, we're kind of strong. You know, kind of strong mentally. But once in a while, you know, if I was weak, I would have broken down. I would have threw another bad set. But you know, I came back with a 20. But again, currently these 2 guys are having fun. We made money. I did. Got my money back. And then you know what? And you guys know me, Chef Dice always screaming, hoopla! Ah! Craig, you saw it first, live and direct. And my wife warned you too. All right. So again, I had a fun time at the Fremont. I missed my hat, but you know what? The group got 3. That's all we ask. That's why you have a private group. And then, you know, we will do that again. And hey, I got you guys on the list. Anybody wants to be on the list? Box number is 808@gmail.com. After Fremont, I had to finish up my reviews. I remember the past day and a half, 2 days, man, I've been eating. So I had to call Gerardo. I know this boy can eat. So what happened is, hey, Gerardo, hey, come on, buddy. Let's go eat. We got 4 restaurants to eat. So we went back to Resort World, famous food street eats. Gerardo, you know how it felt. You couldn't finish your food. That's why I needed you, buddy. So unbelievable food from the Nori, from all those other restaurants. In the next few weeks, 14 restaurants. So keep an eye on that. After we're done, maybe 5 hours of eating, filming at Resort World, we had to throw. So we called Jonathan. You guys know him, John 45, and brother Sheldon from the way back when. He was one of Hawaicrapsshooters subscribers turned into friends. Came down and joined us. We played on a $15 table. John 45, Chef Dice, Gerardo, Sheldon, 4 of us on a table. I get this app where, as you guys can see this? Boop, 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 boop. This is the counter I put right next to the drink shelf. So every time I have this, I know when I'm number 5 already, right? When I'm a number 5, I start pulling back down. So when John 45 through number 5, I regressed, then took my initial bet plus some profits, then I was blasting. Sure enough, he hit the all small, and then he ended up throwing 15. Then it was Chef Dice's turn. Did the same thing. I did 5, regress, blast. I had 14 rolls. I hit the all small. Then, we were making money. Then again, Gerardo missed the all tall, all small by 2 and 12, but he rolled about 10. So one thing great about this tally counter, go in your app store, get it for free. It helps you get an accurate count of every individual player. That's how I get it. To the point where the pit boss looked at me and checked this out and said, "You guys been throwing good. Why regress?" And then I showed her. I'm at number 7. Typically, that's the average of any craps players is 6, 7 rolls. They'll crap out. Sure enough, she looks at me, did not say a word, walked away, and she knew she was wrong. All these guys want to do is, this is one of my theories, all these guys want to do is go ahead and blast. You want to go ahead, raise it up. But again, what they want to do is somebody 7 out, wipe everything off, and you have nothing on your chip holder. That's what they want to do. So we at Hawaicrapsshooters know when to regress. We got a game plan. That's why every trip, knock on wood, I come up positive from 2,300 to 3,000-4,000. Never know. But again, watch Hawaicrapsshooters Mr. Monoshots videos. There's a lot of things out there that that you can learn that will save you in a choppy table or a table that has a lot of randoms. While we're at Resort World, we had Glenn. He was on the side, and then I was like, "What's going on?" Both of them was talking to my wife, and sure enough, they were like, "Hey, the Chef Dice. Oh, cool." And then one thing about me, I said, "Hey, you know what? I'm not gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna show this guy how to throw. No, I'm not that kind of guy." So, but I said, "Hey, Glenn, you want to throw?" And they said, "Oh yeah, usually I throw at your spot." I said, "You know what? Come." I took my chips. I went to his spot. We just did a switcheroo. I asked the pit boss, "Hey, can we switch because I'm done throwing? I want Glenn to throw and then go from there." And guess what? Glenn threw, did really well, and then you know what? Everybody's happy. It's not none of this ego thing for us Hawaii crap shooters. We just want to have a happy table, and you know, no intimidation, because I get intimidated. No intimidation. We just have fun. And sure enough, hey Glenn, it was a pleasure meeting you. I say, hey, they have a crapless crap there at Resort World Las Vegas. You know, let's try it. You know, I think I figured it out. Sure enough, I went there, did not figure it out. All the winnings that I had from the regular crap table, I guarantee you, I know I lost it over there. Overall, I made $8 for a 3-hour sessions at the Resort World that night, and that was kind of heartbreaking because I work hard for that. I did what we call the jellyfish, 96 across, $4 horn, 2 hits, bringing that baby in, and then do an iron cross, and then when you hit some numbers, bring that baby back out, and you just do it like a jellyfish, in and out, right? News alert, Mr. Money Shot has a video jellyfish coming to Hawaii Craps YouTube near you. Okay, so when we were at the Crapless table, right, I tried to get my money back. I know, again, I told you guys, basically I lost my profits. I met this gentleman, one of Mr. Money Shot's good friend, Stacy. He was doing good. I wish I was comfortable in playing the Crapless crap. I think you viewers out there, we need to find a Crapless. We need to make a Crapless crap video, because there's so much potential, but I don't have no strategies yet, but I will figure that out. But again, hey Stacy, great meeting you, but you know what? I'm definitely want to throw with you. You threw very, very good. So Stacy, I'll see you soon. Final day. You know, after being at the Resort World, Gerardo's girlfriend Daniela came down. We ate breakfast at the Nugget, and then my wife said, "Hey, we have about an hour and a half left." And I said, "Okay." So I started eating fast. And then, can I go to Fremont and get me a hat? Try to. So we went there. We did some speed walking, and again, a $15 table. Nobody there. Gerardo on the right, on the left, where usually Mr. Money Shot that, and I'm on the right. $15 table. I really don't care about betting. I just wanted to throw. Seriously, I really wanted my hat. But to no time, did not make my hat. I threw a 10 for the first one. That's good. Oh, good warm up. Next one I did a 14, and you know what? I was running out of time. I felt stressed. Needed to be at the airport within an hour. So I call it a trip. We won $130 on that one, and call it a trip. And I just want to say, Fremont, mahalo. I'll be back. I know I will get a hat, maybe a jacket. I will be back. But again, I just want to say thank you to Bellagio, Fremont Hotel. My buddies over there at the chefs, Kevin He, Devin Hashimoto, my 2 boys from way back when, Resort World Las Vegas. Thank you very much. We will be back, and watch out for the videos, guys. And you know what? Give me a minute. We're going to check out profit and loss. All right, so June, July trip report. Tuesday, Ellis Island. We ate at this wonderful restaurant. Costed me $300. Thank you. Overall, Ellis Island lost $1,000 from previous trips. Strat. I really wanted, hey guys, I really wanted to play the Crapless craps. Guess what? I had no strategies. Went there like an eager beaver. But again, met a good buddy. Brandon, thank you very much. The Strat, $700. I will be back. Wednesday, I had to start my 14 restaurant journey of eating and reviewing those beautiful restaurants. Thank you again, Devin Hashimoto and Chef Kevin He. A quick $205. And of course, to top my night that day on Wednesday, my home base, as you guys all know, Bellagio 1900. Hit the alt small twice on one shooting. Thursday, warm up, 30-minute warm up, $75 in Bellagio. Then we head over to South Point, meet up with the gang. Hawaii Crap Shooters first ever private table, but unfortunately did not pan out that way. The reason why South Point was 100% occupancy, they gave us a warning. They had to let other randoms come in. You know, I believe what they do, because, you know, as a business, you got to do what you got to do, and you know what, we oblige. So me being a eager beaver again, South Point, $1,500 loss. Was a rough day, and I had to go back on the grind. Thank God for Bellagio that bailed me out the night before. Woke up early in the morning, Friday morning, 431. Bellagio, home court. Thank God I was throwing by myself. I got the dice back quicker than ever, so I love it. 650, called the boys up the night before, tell them, you know what, let's change our plans. South Point, I wasn't feeling it. John G did a great move. Everybody said, you know what, let's do it. Let's get some hats. Sure enough, the boys, Gerardo got a hat. J Blood got 2 hats. Of course, everyone kicked butt. Everybody made money. Hopefully, at least break even. Then in the resort world, Gerardo helped me eat 4 more restaurants and reviewed it. And you'll see it soon, guys. But again, the Crapless craps took away my profits. But a win is a win at positive $8. And sure enough, Saturday, I really wanted my hat, so we drove down to Fremont, done a Fremont experience, get down there as quick as I can, ate breakfast with Gerardo and his beautiful girlfriend, and then sure enough, rode a 10 and a 14, $130 profit. Did not get my hat, but I will come back in about 2 to 3 weeks, and we will go ahead and mention when we're coming in. Positive $3,399. I wish I had that in my pocket, but negative $2,500. That South Point of $1,500 loss really hurt me. But at the end, again, positive $899, which does not include all the food that I purchased at Resort World Las Vegas. And you'll see the prices of the food, all the kind of things at Resort World. But again, it was a wonderful trip. So finally, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification button. And if you're new to this, please subscribe and write on the description, I subscribe, and I'll reply back to you. Till we roll again, Chef Dice out.